Hey guys, we're here. It's been a while. Oh gosh, I'm looking a little rough today. It's okay. Please let me know if you can hear the audio because I'm trying out a new mic setup situation. And yeah, I'm coming at you from my bed because I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today. Okay, I have my laptop here so I can see the chat because I can't see this far away very well. Oh good, I've got the audios working. Hello, thank you guys. I'm like not feeling terribly sick, just I think I might have slept weird last night or something. It was kind of one of those tossy turny sleeps where you wake up like not feeling super rested. That's me today. And I wanted to let you know I'm going live today because my sister's apartment plant tour was supposed to go up today, but when I went to edit the footage, we filmed it after I filmed Monday's video of like repotting all the plants in her apartment, and it was so dark. It gets dark at like 4 o'clock, I swear. So it was just too dark, and I didn't realize when we were filming it, so I'm gonna have to head back there this week and film that in better lighting because her plants look so good and her apartment is so cute and nice. I want you to have like the full perspective of the plants, so I'm gonna have to refilm that. Hello, oh wow, oh wow. Hello from Nebraska, hello from Sweden, hello from Pennsylvania. I think it's so cool how like all over spread out everybody is. I'm from Utah. Oh my gosh, okay, let's talk about this. So first topic of discussion, unless somebody has a question that's burning in their loins. I think it was like probably beginning of last year, I said I'd be planning some trips for us to take together and I needed like feedback from you guys. And then my grandma died. Well, Axel died and then my grandma died, and it was just a hard year, so it didn't end up happening, but I'm going to finalize the like travel itinerary and dates and all of that January, February of 2024, so in a couple of months. So if you're interested in partaking in that trip, like we could travel together. I kind of want to do one that's, I definitely want to do one that's not going to be too crazy expensive, like flights wise. Like, yeah, Bali would be cool, but flights there are like over 2 grand and over 20 hours. So I want it to be something attainable for anybody. So I was kind of thinking something within the US, or maybe like, because that is where most of my subscribers are from, or Canada or South America. So I'll, really quick, I'm gonna put that link in the comment section if you are interested and wanna go fill out the little questionnaire so that I can fine tune the trip so it'll be good for everybody, so we all can have a good time. But I thought it would be fun to, I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but to go camping or hiking for it. There are some like camping options, hiking options, because that's something I love to do. It's something I do almost every weekend through the summer. Not this year, but most years I do it all the time. So I don't know, it's just where I'm leaning. There are actually some offered in Utah that could be pretty cool. We have a lot of really beautiful national parks here. Sorry, I was out of the chat for a minute, so I missed what you guys were saying. I'm just rambling on. I'm just rambling on. What are you guys up to? In India. Oh my gosh, India. Wow, hello from India. What time is it in India? I don't know, like time changes and all that. Oh my gosh, Kansas City, Eagle Mountain. Hey neighbor. Eastern Canada, India, Oviedo, Central Florida, Ottawa, Canada, Florida, Austria. Austria is at the very tippy top of places I want to visit in the world because The Sound of Music is my favorite movie. throwing that out there in case anybody was wondering. Australia, Croatia. Oh, me and my friends are going to Croatia. Well, my sister and some friends are going August. Was it August or September? I can't remember. Iowa, Houston. Oh yeah, I was gonna add that link so you could go fill out the questionnaire. So my laptop is old. Like I've had this laptop since I was in college. Ew, that is actually disgusting. I'm exposing myself so hard right now. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Please. Okay. Do you guys have any like questions you've been wondering, or I don't know, anything? Wondering what's been going on? And I was thinking of doing Joshua Tree in California. I think that would be really, really fun. Oh, it would be so fun. Can you imagine to go camping together and we can just have the best time, sing some songs, look at some cool plants, tell scary stories around the campfire, and set up tents and all. Oh my gosh, that would be so fun. Yeah, so let me find that link. That is what I'm trying to do and I keep getting distracted because I don't want to be too far out of the combo. I have to go to the login. For the questionnaire, the travel questionnaire. I mean, is anybody like interested in that? I don't know. I just think it'd be fun. I like group travel a lot. Okay. Where's the question? Is my breathing like super loud in this mic? Is there still a thing as a planty wish list for you? There's honestly not. There are some plants I think are beautiful and I wouldn't mind having in my collection, but I'm definitely at a point that I'm not buying plants until I know exactly where I like have the space for a plant. I think I'm kind of over the moving everything around constantly thing, so I just want somewhere that's gonna work for sure, you know? And there are so many cool plants, so that's kind of hard for me to say, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm more to the point where I like to I want to get all of my plants in their former pristine, beautiful condition before I add anything else into my home, which I'm finally haven't seen a mealybug in probably a month now, so I think I'm over my mealybug infestation. So I've been focusing more on beautifying, caring more adequately for my plants. It was a rough year, y'all. Rough year. That's for damn sure. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the chat actually. There it is. I don't know if I could like pin it maybe. I don't want to send myself a heart. You guys, if it accidentally sends myself a heart, it wasn't me, it was the thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for a sec. Do you ever grow anything for your chickens? I don't. Well, I kind of did. I have my lettuce grow tower for those that follow me on Instagram. I haven't shown it too much on YouTube, but all of the stuff I grew on my grow tower pretty much went to my chickens because at the time they were free roaming my yard and they just stole everything off of my grow tower, all the veggies. So I basically grew it for them, but I do want to grow them some stuff this year. What are your future filming plans? Oh my gosh. Okay, let me tell you. I actually have my planner right here. Let me tell you some of my top ideas that I'm like the most excited for. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to do a video. It'll go up the end of next month, but it's going to be all about all of the plants I got rid of this year and like downsizing my collection. I'm going to go really deep into that process and kind of open up about it because I have truthfully felt a lot of shame about that, like downsizing and getting rid of some of my plants. So I want to be open and honest so maybe other people can feel better. I don't know, so we can just like have each other's backs, you know, and not feel as stupid for ourselves. That's one of my ones I'm really excited for. I'm also going to do the sister plant tour. I want to do a plant tour of my mom's. Um, let's see. I've got so much stuff written down in here. It's hard for me to, I'm very scatterbrained if you guys didn't notice. Oh, I'm going to do a video dedicated to my lamp plant stand and do something kind of fun for that. And then next on Monday, actually, my video is it's not too late to propagate for Christmas gifts. So I'm going to show you like some easier plants to propagate that can propagate really quickly, so you don't have to spend money on like, this is more for like coworker, acquaintance, like small friends, not like your best friend maybe, but like smaller friend gifts that are still thoughtful and like obviously, well, I think people would appreciate. So it's going to be that. I am doing, oh, I'm going to mount a fern really cool. I haven't done that one yet, so hopefully it's really cool. It might turn out bad, but I don't know. We'll see. Wow, I'm so oily. It's okay. Okay, sorry, I need to go back to the chat. In regards to your story earlier, how far are you into Chainsaw Man? I'm one in. So my sister has a new boyfriend who I really like, but he's very much into anime and manga and all that. And we've been like bonding over Jujutsu Kaisen. So he gave me, how many volumes? 11 volumes of Chainsaw Man. I've only read this one so far, but so far I really like it. It's really funny. So I do like it. Have you read it? Have you thought of traveling to South Mexico to see Monstera Deliciosa in the wild? Absolutely. I have actually been and seen Monstera in the wild, and last October I went to Costa Rica and there were Monstera there. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. So, so beautiful. So I think, yeah, I'm definitely also open to traveling somewhere very planty, so we could like, so, you know, we could be surrounded by other people in the hobby and we could like be freaks about it. We can like jump around and dance when we see some, who knows, insert plant name here, in the wild. Wouldn't that be so fun? I think it would be fun. How is your greenhouse cabinet doing? It is doing so well. Okay, I wouldn't say so well actually, because the light fell off again, so I think I'm gonna like E6000 glue some magnets on it so I can stop freaking worrying about the lights. The 3M Velcro strips just aren't working. It keeps falling, so. Oh, I'm even having a hard time seeing my laptop screen from where, maybe I need to get glasses. Ooh, I'm definitely interested in the downsizing process. It seems like a lot of content creators are trying to downsize, and it's totally understandable. Yes, I agree. A lot of us are in the same boat, and I think for two reasons. One, like content, especially if it's a planty content creator, it was so easy to buy all of these plants and be like, oh, it's for work, it's for my job, I need these plants, which I really didn't need those plants. But and I'm sure a lot of other content creators felt that way. But then also, like in 2020, we all had so much extra time to take care of plants, so it was easy to have, you know, I had over 1,000 plants in my house. It was just so easy because we had all day, all night at home to take care of them, and now we just don't. So I think it's like the natural process of things, I guess. But yeah, I have felt a lot of shame in it. And especially, oh, you guys, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if this is maybe too much, but I feel really guilty about my content from that time, because I do feel like I played however big a part or however small a part in the like plant collecting extravaganza of that year, where it was just like more and more and more. I feel really guilty about that. I truly do. So if I persuaded or like convinced anybody to buy plants they weren't like, didn't have maybe the money for or the time for, and now they're stressing anyone out. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry because I know I was a part of that problem, but I think I think it was just an easy way to escape our reality, kind of, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too deep with it, but I am doing my best, okay? I just want to be honest. Hey Harley, random, but do you have any tattoos? I've got a sleeve almost finished that's plants and bugs. I picture you enjoy nature tattoos. That sounds really cool. If you have an Instagram, I would love to see your planty buggy tats. I have one from when I went to Costa Rica, and it's a Pura Vida tattoo right here, which is basic, but my friend that I met when I was in Costa Rica went to get had a tattoo appointment, and I went with her, and the tattoo artist was like, oh, everybody that visits here gets a Pura Vida tattoo, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be a part of that crowd. So I got one too. And I have been drinking a little bit, I gotta be honest with you. But I'm really happy I got it because that trip honestly changed my life a little bit, so it's like a good reminder of that. How is your plant shop doing? Any new videos on what goes on behind owning a plant shop? My plant shop is currently on a hiatus since early spring last year because, like, oh, I know you probably guys are probably so sick of hearing about it, but I lived next door to my grandma from 4th grade, however old 4th grade is, until my adult life when I moved out to go to college. Like, my grandparents were second parents to me, so it felt like losing a parent, which I've never really lost. I had like a best friend and a cousin pass when I was younger, but I think I was too young to really fully grasp it. And now that I'm old enough to grasp it, losing my grandma, like that was a really big one for me. So everything, literally everything in my life got kind of put on a back burner just so that I could mourn and grieve. And I did have a really hard time mourning and grieving because I already didn't really know how to do that because I've never experienced a loss, which I'm very lucky and fortunate for. But especially having 2 young kids and 1,000 plants and 10 chickens and a dog and a husband, you know, it's like, it was a lot. It was a lot. And I didn't know how to juggle all of that and also grieve at the same time. Anyway, wow, that was not the question you asked. But anyway, pretty much everything else got put on the back burner to that. I'm hoping to get back into it next spring if all goes according, but I'm just trying to take things slow so that I can really give everything my all, you know? And I do still have really hard days, so I'm just trying to give myself grace in all of the things I want to accomplish in my life. Any alternative ideas for ceramic pots no longer in use? Yes, I have so many no longer in use, especially smaller ones that my plants have grown out of, and I'm not buying new plants to fill those. So I like to use them for storage or even just for decoration, like on my shelf. Gosh, maybe I could do a video about it and like show you some specific examples of things I've done with old planters. Let me know if that's an idea you're interested in. Hello, hello. Have your boys shown an interest in caring for plants? Yes, they have. They have. Well, mostly Kai. But I mostly just let them help me when we're outside because they are quite messy. They do their best, but they're just messy. They're messy little guys. Yes, 2020 was where I got into plants and hobbies like kombucha making and sourdough and fermenting, and then back to work now. Everything is suffering or dead. Yes, that's so funny. My mom just got into kombucha. She just made her first batch, which is really cool. But yeah, I think we all kind of feel that or felt that when things switched from the 2020 ways until, what is it now, 2023 ways? Love your thrifting videos. Thank you. Hello from Colorado. Hello from Texas. Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh, have you guys seen any good movies lately? Or like, I don't know. Anything. What like have you been spending a lot of your time doing lately? It snowed for the first time today where I live, which is pretty exciting, and my boys were so excited to go play outside, but then I don't know how it happened. They were being little hellions all day. I was like trying to catch my breath keeping up with them today, and then out of nowhere they just passed out on the couch, and here we are. Didn't even play outside. But I feel bad because now it's raining and not snowing, so it's gonna melt all the snow. What was your first plant? My first plant was a white butterfly syngonium. Well, the first plant I still have was a white butterfly syngonium, and before that it was a couple of really small little, it was an echeveria and a euphorbia from Lowe's, like the little small cup ones that are like $3. Killed those long ago. But yeah, the one that's still in my collection is white butterfly syngonium. That was my third plant. Oh my gosh, I'm a little stuffy. Do you still use liquid earth? Yes, with almost, I would say 80% of my waterings I use liquid earth. And I love them. We're actually in the talks of doing a little event together beginning of next year. I don't know if it's going to be like a plant swap or a class or something. I don't know. We're gonna figure something out, so. We're in a huge home. I'm so sorry. Let me get a drink of water. Glug, glug, glug. We're in a huge home renovation, so I've been trying to survive working from home while managing the build and living here. Oh gosh, I can only imagine. Kudos to you. First of all, your home looks beautiful. So beautiful. I love the, I don't know what color, the teal, I guess it would be, like tiles in your bathroom. I was just looking at your Instagram stories earlier. So pretty. So pretty. But yeah, content-wise, I don't know how you're doing it, because, man, that's some stressful stuff. How far out is it from being finished, you think? Most online plant content creators are not a huge fan of crotons. Why is that? I think because they're pretty finicky indoors. I think they're a really hard plant to keep inside. I really do. I don't know, maybe I'll try croton again because they are a plant I really like, and Ryan really likes them too. And I think when they get really big and beautiful, I love them, but just when they're those small, weak, sad looking little plants, I just don't personally love the look of them. I can't speak for everybody, but that's why I don't really talk about them or whatever. I just got a Nintendo Switch for the first time and got into playing Animal Crossing. Fun! What's your island called? I go through phases where I'm like really obsessed with Animal Crossing, and then I won't play it for months, and then I go back and my girl's hair is all messy. They're like, we missed you. And then I feel important and special. Yeah, I got really into that for a while. My island name is Todo. Let me know if you know who that's named after. Todo Island. Oh, 2 weeks. That's so nice. I enjoy your potting / haunting chats. Looking forward to them. Thank you. I have a lot of fun with those. So if you have any good stories that I could do for that, then please let me know. I will do that. I'll do whatever stories because I just don't know what people are interested in. I got my mom a croton for Mother's Day 2018 and it looks like a mini tree now. That's so cool because I feel like normally crotons just die indoors, so that's pretty impressive. Skyfall, and yes, the Wizard of Oz? No. No. That's a cute name, Skyfall. I got into Zelda when the new game came out. I love Zelda. I played Zelda my whole life. I love it. And then I kind of forgot about Animal Crossing. My island's probably in shambles. There's probably weeds everywhere. I think it's so cute that you, your mom, and grandma are into plants. Do you think the love of plants will continue on with your boys? I honestly have no idea. I really hope so, in a way. But like, I'm not going to force it on them, you know? Have you watched Hunter x Hunter? Yes. That was the first anime I ever watched, actually. And I love it too. I've heard that it's coming back, that they're going to do more seasons. Which, that's kind of big. I don't know if that's true. Will you do an updated Hoya video? Are you still into Hoya like you were a couple years ago? I remember you making a lot of Hoya content in the beginning. I still love Hoya, but with the mealybug outbreak, a lot of my Hoyas were the plants of choice. Like, I don't know what it is with mealybugs and Hoyas, but they're in love or something. So we'll see. Maybe I will do. I could add that to my list, actually. I have my thing right here. Oh, but I don't have my pen. I was like, I could write it down right now. Where's this pen? My kids are gonna find it, and then it's gonna be Blippi written all over my furniture. Everywhere. That's what they tend to do. Anyway, I'll remember to do an updated Hoya collection tour because I do still have quite a few of them. I have such a hard time with succulents and end up killing them all. Recently killed my variegated Portulacaria afra. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I think succulents, they say succulents are a great beginner plant, and I think I can see the thought process behind that, but I don't actually think that they are. I think that they're easy, so easy to kill, and like not very forgiving, especially when it comes to watering, which I don't know about you guys, but in the beginning I wanted to water my plants every day because it was so fun to take care of my 3 little succulents. So they all died of overwatering, which I think is the case a lot of the time. How is your Jose Buono? Gangly? How's the variegation? And it's actually not very, well, it is a little bit gangly, but it's looking really good. The leaves are probably like this long now, very super variegated. I actually just posted, if you go to my community tab on my channel page, there's a photo of it there recently on like a little poll. So it's kind of a small photo, but it's there. So I'll also post one on Instagram after this. Is my mic really quiet? For somebody said late to the party, so excuse me if this was already addressed, but I don't think your mic is working. I can't hear you unless I really crank my TV up. Or is that an issue for others? Do I need to speak? Do I need to put it like right here? I can hold it here if I need to. My little baby mic. Okay, I'll hold it a little closer. Is this better? Or am I like ringing in anybody's ears? Anime recommendations. Never really gotten into it, but I'm itching to, yes. I love Jujutsu Kaisen, although Ryan doesn't like it. So I think, I don't know, if you're into like art and animation and that graphics, that kind of thing, then definitely Jujutsu Kaisen. It's also a good story, but not the best story. I really love, oh my gosh, Death Note. Season 1, not so much season 2. I didn't love season 2. Naruto, well, that's probably not a good first one because it's quite the undertaking. Hunter x Hunter was a really good one to start on, I think. I loved that one. Oh, Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah, I just finished Tokyo Ghoul. So good. Again, I loved the first couple seasons more than the last few, but that's just me. I'm not a big fan of when like characters change a lot, but then still kind of follows the same story a little bit. I don't know, that's just a me issue, I think. It's on. It's definitely on. Is it on? You guys are making me nervous. It's on. Do I need to change? Let's see. Oh, it won't let me change that right now. Okay, is that better? Or is that better? Are you posting a video today? I am not. This is going to be my video today because it was supposed to be my sister's apartment plant collection tour, but when I went to edit, the footage was all really dark and just not good. Like, it was honestly kind of frustrating, the footage, so I'm gonna refilm that next week. But yeah, no video today, just this live. I hope that's okay. I'm so sorry. So if you're like wanting to know anything or talk about anything, let me know and I'll talk about it right here, right now for you, for us. Okay. I'm using my like actual mic for this because my phone mic broke. So I don't know, maybe the phone mic was better and I should actually order a new one. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to. I'm very poor at technology. I actually haven't seen One Piece. It's my Animal Crossing island is named Toto Island, and it's after Toto on Jujutsu Kaisen because I think that's my currently favorite show. Do you budget the money you spend on plant/planty supplies? Yes, absolutely, especially because I am, it's not broken. My mic isn't broken for sure because I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Oh shit. Oh crap. Can you see? No, you can't see, but it shows that the audio is going through. Oh no, my receiver is gonna die. You guys, let me go get a charger. I'm gonna pause you for 1 second. I'm out of breath. Ah. I'm so out of breath. Hang on, I gotta catch it. Because my kids are sleeping in the room behind this wall, and I sprinted so fast to get this charger and held my breath the whole time so I wouldn't wake them up. Sorry about that. And then I'm stupid and said, I'm gonna pause ya. I didn't pause on this screen, I paused on my computer. So it didn't actually pause. That's kind of funny. Just brain don't brain. And hopefully this is charging. Oh yeah, it is. Hopefully it charges faster than it runs out. Oh gosh, one genus. Syngonium, for sure. For sure. Actually, that's an easy question. Syngonium. I love Syngonium. Have you had much luck with carnivorous plants? Yes, so my carnivorous plant bog, I said the word backwards, that I did in a video this summer, popping off. Everything's propagating. Pretty much everything bloomed this year, which was really exciting. I'm actually going to take everything out of that and put it into something bigger because I just love the carnivorous plant thing so much. It's a lot of fun. And if you're into the like collecting part of the hobby, I think carnivorous plants are a really great like way to still kind of collect, but with much more minimal space, and they don't require as much care as like potted plants do because you don't have to really water them as often, I've found in my experience. So yeah, I love the carnivorous plant thing a lot. A lot. Can we see your ring? Absolutely. Here's my ring. It's a flower. Ryan was so thoughtful when he proposed to me but he like drew a picture and took it to some jewelers and they made it based on his picture, which I thought was really nice. I don't wear it very often because it's kind of like snaggy. Oh my gosh, and one time I fell asleep and it was like this on my face, and I ended up with like a bunch of scratches there. How is my phone about to die already? No, we're gonna go until the sucker dies. Are you still vegetarian? I am not. Mostly because I think I just wasn't, honestly, I wasn't taking care of myself, like through breastfeeding my two kids and having two kids under two. Like, I just put through my body through a lot. And also, I love running, and I was running like 8 miles a day when I was doing all that. Lost a lot of weight, and I just wasn't able to keep up on the calories. I just really wasn't. So, I do eat meat. I don't enjoy it really. I do it more if I can like feel that I'm lacking something, you know, and I'm also iron deficient, so, you know, I take vitamins and all that, but I don't know, I just don't think that it was agreeing with my body in the current phase of life that I'm in. It is something I'll definitely go back to when I feel like my body could handle it, but right now it just couldn't, so I'm not at the moment. And also I did a lot of traveling this year, and it's really hard. Well, in Asia it wasn't, but it's kind of hard to eat vegetarian when traveling some places, so yeah. But what's more important to me than like not eating meat and eating meat is how an animal was treated, because I do believe we're at the top of the food chain, but I don't believe that I need to eat like a tortured animal. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had to, I would absolutely eat my chickens and I'd feel okay. I'd feel sad, but I'd feel okay about it because I know they lived a loving, cared for, comfortable life. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's really important to me. Yeah, and steak for iron deficiency. When I was pregnant, I craved steaks, and I was vegetarian at the time, so I just freaking powered through, and I think that is where all my problems started. So I think had I just listened to my body in that moment, I would have been a lot better off like right now than where I currently am health-wise. I keep going off on all these little freaking tangents and talking for so long, but you know what? It's because I love talking and I love hanging out. So thank you. Thank you. I do. I love talking. But it's weird because in my day-to-day life, if I'm like hanging out with people, I'm actually really quiet. Well, I'm not quiet. I just don't feel like I have to domineer a conversation. Obviously, in this setting, I do. Yeah. How much time do you think you spend on plant care every week? I think I spend... It's hard to say. Oh gosh, that's really hard to say. Maybe like... I spend probably a couple hours a day. I think that's on average, a couple hours a day, sometimes more. If anything, it's more. It's really never like, it's never less. especially because it's part of my job. So I'm doing stuff for like filming a lot. Which tonight I have a little project I'm working on, a little planting project, so stay tuned. What are your top 3 suggestions for plants for a super beginner who's a chronic overwaterer? Ooh, that is a very good question. Let's see, let me think. Well, first, before the plants or anything, I would recommend using a much chunkier mix. So where you're a beginner, yes, buy the bagged like cactus soil mix. I really like the Espoma or black gold ones. But then maybe if it's in the budget, buy like perlite or cocoa chips, orchid bark to mix into it to make it really chunky and fluffy. And that way you won't have as many issues with overwatering. Overall, oh, Passiflora, well, ooh, I don't even know if I should say that one because that's a little bit harder light-wise, but Passiflora trifasciata, most Passiflora plants actually are very tolerant of watering. I could recommend, oh, Syngonium, well, maybe not Syngonium, that's not a great beginner plant. Gosh, this is a very hard question. Why am I having such a hard time with it? I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with it. I'm sorry, I don't know. I can't tell you 3 off the top of my head right now. Why can't I like even think of any of my plants in my house? I mean, Monstera is pretty tolerant of a lot of water. Oh, Begonia is a great one that can tolerate a lot of water. Yeah, it really kind of depends on what kind of potting mix you have it in. Oh yeah, peace lilies. Thank you guys for having my back with that one. That's a good answer. Bye, Shelby. Other than your mom and grandma, where did you get your knowledge of plants? You have such a green thumb. Thank you, I'm a Taurus. I don't know. I never really, I mean, I've like read up on plant care, of course, and stuff, and especially in the beginning when I would buy a new plant, I would do research on it before I bought it, but I think that it really is just from my, like, seeing my mom and grandma take care of their plants my whole life, and being a Taurus, and being someone that, I don't know if this is like weird of me to say, but I do feel like very in tune with nature and very like I'm a very detail oriented person. I can really focus in on small little minute details. So I feel like it's kind of easy for me to be able to look at like watch my plants closely and see any change in them, like positive or negative, and know, hey, what I'm doing is working, or hey, what I'm doing is not working. Maybe I need to reevaluate a little bit. I think that's maybe where, I don't know. I don't know if that's like a dumb thing to say, but that's what I feel like. Have you decorated your home for Christmas? Yes and no. We put up lights and set up our tree, but outside of that, oh, and I put up a Christmas candle. Outside of that, we don't really decorate. I just don't like wasting money on decorations and then having to store them for 90% of the year. I probably should be better about it because my kids are getting older and to the point they're like excited for Christmas, but I don't know. So while we're here, let me ask you a question. What kinds of videos do you guys like? What do you like? My youngest plant is 3 months old. Well, 3 months in my care old because I got it 3 months ago, but it's definitely a more mature plant. It's a Dioscorea discolor. It's really, really pretty. I'll show it on my Instagram soon. Experiment videos, day in the life, doesn't have to be planties. Like, what's interesting in a day in the life, you know what I mean? Join me as I do plant chore videos. Life video or hangout type. Okay. These are all up my alley. These are all ones that I feel like I have a good time with too. The 2 videos a week, I gotta be so honest, I run out of ideas more than anything. Plant styling videos. I have one of those coming up next week, next Friday. Friday? Oh, my planner's right here. Yeah, Friday. Hopefully it's a good one. Thrift videos, having one of those coming up too. I like seeing how plants grow and change. So like updates video where you see maybe a before and after of them, that kind of thing. Is that what you mean? I also really enjoyed your recent video where you repotted and talked about random stuff like the, oh, I love doing those. I really do. So if you have a location or story that I could look into for those, I would appreciate some recommendations. I have some ideas of brewing in my head, but yeah, it's always nice to have some backup plans of things to start researching for those videos. Propagation videos. I need to know how you tell if your air plant is dead. I think if it doesn't have any color to it, I think it'll look like dried up, but I'm not super knowledgeable on air plants. Do you guys know how to tell if an air plant is dead? Day in your wonderful life. Do you cook, bake? I do. I actually cook most nights of the week. I cook breakfast and lunch for my kids almost every day. And then most nights I'm on dinner. Sometimes we eat out, but uh-oh, someone else is saying my audio is low. I hope my mic isn't dying. If we go silent, sorry. If we go silent, I'll take off the thing and see how it is. How are those neon pothos cuttings in the bathroom? I'm jealous of that jelly of that glass container they're in. They are rooted, so I'm actually gonna pot them up here soon. Do you have any favorite planty you, oh my gosh, you guys, don't even get me started. My favorite plant, it's not really even planty anymore, but it started out planty, is Benji. But here's the thing about Benji. Benji is an artist, okay? Benji is an artist. His videos are a piece of freaking art. They're everything I wish my videos could be. No, I'm just kidding. They're just so relaxing and like beautiful to look at. So they're the kinds of ones that if I'm just like bored laying in bed and I'm trying to fall asleep, that's what I'll turn on. Is that weird? I don't know. But yeah, I really love Benji's channel. I love Kill This Plant's channel. I think that they have one of the best like plant information channels on YouTube. I don't really like the ones where I kind of did them for a while, but like that seem like very filmed in a studio and like very super scripted. I don't love those. I love videos where it feels like me and the person are connecting and hanging out and I'm like actually a part of the community, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense how I'm wording it. Deep diving plants, like history of them, maybe cultural. I freaking love that. Cultural influence. I love that. That's such a fun idea. I'm very into that. Gonna start researching ASAP, maybe after we hang up this call. Do you still sell plants on your online store? I am not at the moment. I'm on a hiatus. Probably until mid-spring. Do you go to any plant swaps and would you like to host one? I've been to plant swaps, obviously, well, since 2020 and since having kids, I haven't been to one, but I am in the talks with the owner of Liquider and they are a local company to me. They're like an hour away from me, so we're gonna do like a meetup, plant swap type thing at their storefront. So if you're around the northern Utah area, keep watch on the Liquid or Harli G, Harli_G Instagram page, because I'll be posting, like, we just barely started talking about it, but we're hoping for the first couple of months of next year to do a plant swap. I would love to host one. I would love to host one a lot. So I definitely will. Maybe for my birthday, which is in May, I could do one. I thought about doing it last year and then my grandma thing, and it just didn't happen because it was like 2 weeks before my birthday. It makes sense. Your videos feel like I'm hanging out with a friend. I adore you and appreciate what you share with us. Thank you. That, like, truly, that means so much to me. It really does. It really does, because I want to feel like a tear is coming to my eyes because it's so true. I feel like I kind of lost, I don't know, I kind of feel like for a second there I lost the, like, appreciation for community. I did feel like very, maybe this is way too, I don't know, whatever. We're buddies. We're buddy old pals. We're just hanging out, talking about our feelings, vibing, venting. Okay, I felt very lonely after 2020, and especially having kids, it just felt super isolating. So I think where I felt so isolated myself, one of my kids is awake. It's Kai. I kind of I like isolated myself a little bit unintentionally, but it just slowly kind of happened where I think I just kind of got used to being lonely, and then I thought I wanted to be, I don't know, okay, that's just a whole other story, but I'm realizing now that I was kind of self-sabotaging that way, and I miss it. I miss community. I miss having friends, and, like, I don't know, I feel like before this last year I knew and recognized so many profile pictures and usernames, and then I just kind of, like, blacked out of the comments section. I never checked the comment section, which was really shitty of me, I'll be honest, but I miss that. I do. I really miss that. So I think I'm trying to get that back a little bit and, like, build connections with people again, because I do think I lost a lot of my connections. And there are some like profile pictures I can think of in my head that I'm like, oh my gosh, where did they go? I miss them, you know, and I don't see them anymore, and it makes me so sad. That seemed dramatic, but I'm serious. Does Liquid Earth have a manure smell? No, not at all. Not at all. Which is very nice, because the fish fertilizer, for any of you that have been around since the beginning, that I used to use was stanky. So stinky. So smelly. So Liquid Earth's been nice. I have started supplementing, well, I guess Liquid Earth is the supplement because technically it's a plant food, but sprinkling a little bit, a few Osmocote granules onto the top of each plant, just to give them a little extra kick, but, like, just like a few of the little balls, honestly. I've had conversations about this with my community, and we have concluded that we really have to be more intentional with our relationships as adults. And yeah, totally, like, totally. That's the point I'm trying to make. And I was not intentional at all. At all. And I lost, even in my real life, like, I've lost friends because I kind of, like, had some self-pity, which is so stupid because I have no reason to, but becoming a mom, that's what my thing was. Becoming a mom through COVID, I had so much freaking anxiety about, like, my babies getting sick and, like, anybody coming over. Like, I was so scared. And then it's just kind of rolled over, and here we are in 2023. I'm finally, like, getting back in touch with people, but it has been a freaking journey. Let's just say that. It's been a journey. I'm glad it's not just me that feels like that. And I do actually have a Discord. I do not really know how to use Discord very much, because I'm old. I don't know. I don't know, okay? I just don't. Oh my gosh, what would be so fun is if we did my Discord, hung out on my Discord, like, I don't know, once or twice a month, and did games, and we could, like, maybe do, like, live calls where we play games. Me and some of my internet friends used to do that during 2020, and it was so fun to have a game night every week. Maybe we could get some of that going. Do you think you should wait to fertilize after repotting? If so, how long? I usually wait about a month before I start sprinkling like Osmocote granules or any of that on, any of the NPK, like actual plant fertilizing stuff. But as far as liquid earth goes, I'll water them right away with liquid earth. Thoughts on fertilizing plants in the winter? Def no, or depends on the plant. Def yes, actually. So let me get my thoughts in order here for a second, because I feel very passionately about this. I say fertilize through the winter because, especially if we're keeping our plants in our home where we have like good conditions, like my house is still saying around 68, 70 degrees during the day. I have my grow lights, they're getting good light. They're still growing because they're not going into like a dormancy period or anything. So as long as I'm noticing my plant isn't stalling or trying to do a dormancy rest period kind of thing, I'll keep fertilizing them through the winter. And I don't even cut back or anything like that. I guess I do kind of cut back because some of my plants don't dry out as fast depending on where they're located in my house. Where was I going with that? I lost my train of thought. It's totally gone. Oh, what was I saying? Anyway, some of my plants need watered a little bit less frequently because maybe they're not in the best light, so they're growing a little bit slowly, they're not drying out as fast. Those ones are already being fertilized less because I'm watering less, and I do just fertilize with every watering. And even the Osmocote granules, they only really work when they're being watered. So that's just my thought on it. Let's see if I can even log into my Discord. Oh gosh, if I'm not able to log in on my computer, my laptop here, I do have it already logged in on my one downstairs. So I could put it on my community tab. We'll see though. Hopefully it has my login information saved here. It does. How do I add you to my thingy? How do I add you? Invite people? Found it. Oh no. Here we go, friends. Here's my invitation. What is Discord? I'm honestly not even sure. Oh no, my phone's gonna die. It's at 10%. I'm not even sure what it is really. It's just like a chat room. Like you can go chat with people. Like it would just be me and people that I've invited or added through the link. And we can just chat. You can make like different little rooms with different little topics. Random questions. Favorite food/drink. My favorite drink is Coke Zero or coffee in the morning. And my favorite food is ceviche, for sure, a good ceviche. Does anyone have Euphorbia trigona? I only water it when the top layer dries out, but every time I water it drops leaves. I water mine like hardly ever, to be honest with you. Trying to catch up on the stories I missed, or the chats I missed when I was trying to get into my Discord. But you guys, I'm gonna have to say bye soon. So if you have any burn-in questions, oh, this is a good burn-in question. Would you rather kiss an angry nun or a hair clown? absolutely an angry nun because I'm terrified of clowns. That's like my one fear. I'm not afraid of a lot of things. Clowns, yeah, definitely scared of those. Do you grow cannabis? No, but no, no. Not opposed to it, but it's currently not legal in Utah. Recreationally or whatever. Next trip planned? Yes, my next trip is going to be next December with Ryan's side of the family. We're going on a Disney cruise. I'm really excited. But other than that, oh, and I'm maybe going to Croatia with my sister and some friends in September. Guys, last chance for questions. Last chance because I'm gonna have to hang up because my phone is dying. I'm looking not very well today. Maybe I should have put on a little pal. I also want to start posting on my second channel more. Just random stuff. Not sure if you answered this already. You asked for feedback on your videos. Were you surprised and upset by any of the feedback? No, not at all. I asked for the feedback and I appreciated the feedback. I appreciate the feedback. It was very helpful for me because it was very helpful for me and it confirmed a lot of the things I was wondering if they were issues in my mind. It confirmed that they were in a lot of cases. So now I know and I feel great. I feel great. Oh no, I think it should be working. Oh wait. It should work. Let me try sending it again. I don't know if maybe it's because it's on YouTube and YouTube's kind of weird about links. If it doesn't work here, I'll once we end the live, I'll put it at the top of the comments and see if that works. YouTube's just kind of weird about links, I think, in the chat. But I also don't know because I'm not super... Oh yes, the link works, okay. You couldn't accept? Oh no, I don't know. I really truly don't know. Hey. I didn't want to like that. Okay. I think we're good. The link should work. I'm sorry. Elise, I'm so sorry. If you DM me on Instagram and maybe I could try to get you a new link. What's for dinner tonight? Pizza here. Yeah, I think today's a takeout. I want to get ramen. If you're in Utah, the best ramen I've had in the northern Utah area is from, oh my gosh, Haru ramen. It's so good. I'd like to get into exercising again, so seeing your workouts would be cool. I would love to do some workout videos. I love working out. I feel like I'm pretty knowledgeable about it because I played soccer my whole life. I played Division I in college even. So I've done a lot of lifting and a lot of working out. A lot of it. But yeah, I have a good time with it. And I really like running especially. And lifting. Oh yeah, I want to get swole, get those gains. I'm in a bulking period right now. So we'll see where I end up this summer. Hey, I just got on this chat live right now. Hello! My phone's actually about to die, so thank you for making it. But unfortunately, this live is going to end any second now. My major was English teaching. I thought I wanted to be an English teacher. Boy, was I wrong. After having my daughter 11 months ago, I'm just starting my, I can't say that word, exercises and working out again. I'm starting to feel, yay! Oh, I'm so happy for you. That is like the best when you start feeling like yourself again. That is the best. And congrats for getting there because that is a journey. That is a journey. But okay, you guys, before this hangs up on you, I'm gonna say bye so it's not just a hang up. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. If you would, it's really, really super helpful for me if you thumbs up or even thumbs down this video. Let me know what you thought. Leave a comment of any thoughts that you've had throughout this, any questions, comments, concerns. Would appreciate it. Not in the chat, but when the video actually ends, like down in the regular comments. And also, if you would leave your #1 like video request, that would be appreciated. If you see somebody else request a video that you want to see, then maybe thumbs that up so I can see just kind of where the numbers are, like topic wise. I'm really open for anything, so yeah. But yeah, I know I shouldn't drink Coke Zero. It's really bad for me. I'm trying to get over it. I used to have one every day. Now I have one like every couple days. I'm getting better about it. I know, it's really bad for me. I know. I know, it's just so yummy. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for watching and chatting. I had a really good time. I hope you did too. But Bismarck, do you want to come say bye? Come here. Come here. Come say bye. Come say bye-bye. Come here. Come here. Look, they want to see your beautiful face. Come here. Come here. Come say bye. Say bye. His eyes are like popping out of his face. Okay, that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.